You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Divine Mercy Sunday, Jesus ascends into heaven. A reading from the Acts of the Apostles. When they had gathered together, they asked him, "Lord, are you at this time going to restore the kingdom of Israel?" He answered them, "It is not for you to know the times or seasons that the Father has established by his own authority, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, throughout Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." When he had said this, as they were looking on, he was lifted up, and a cloud took him from their sight. While they were looking intently at the sky as he was going, suddenly 2 men dressed in white garments stood beside them. They said, "Men of Galilee, why are you standing there looking at the sky? This Jesus who has been taken from you into heaven will return in the same way as you have seen him going into heaven." The word of the Lord. Look at the image of the Ascension. Imagine that you are there with the disciples standing around Jesus. Your fingers itch to reach out and grab hold of his garments. There are so many questions in your heart. What will happen next? What will he do? What will happen to you? And yet, Jesus tells you these things are not for you to know, but you will be given what you need in the form of the Holy Spirit. Around you, your fellow disciples have the same questions in their eyes. You stand on a high hill. The wind is whipping around you. You look at this man, Jesus Christ, risen from the dead. You stand in his glory, yet you can't help but feel afraid. Suddenly you notice that Jesus is rising off of the ground. A cloud seems to have formed around him, and he is going up further and further away from you, higher and higher. Your eyes strain to see him as he disappears up into the sky. Suddenly, men in white stand before you. They are smiling. They wrap their arms around your shoulders and ask, "Why are you looking at the sky? Jesus has ascended into heaven, but he will return by the same way." Together with your fellow disciples, you walk down the hill joyful that the Lord is the Lord, that the Messiah has come, that God has fulfilled all of his promises, and that he has trusted you enough to carry this important message to the very ends of the earth. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God created you to be.
This podcast is part of the Spoke Street Network. For more great podcasts, visit spokestreet.com.